It is with deep sadness that we announce the passing of Januarius Gillian Dubois, also known as Ras of Cicero but resided in St. Thomas. He passed away at his residence in St. Thomas on November 4th, 2015. He was 56 years old. He was predeceased by his mother, Cecilia Edmona Willie Joseph. His father, Leonard Dubois, also known as Amos. His brother, David Fada Willie. His sister, Marie Willie Duplessis. His daughter, Missy Polion, left to mourn. His wife, Julia Dubois of St. Thomas, employed Frenchman Reeve Marriott St. Thomas, USVI. 6 children, Gavin Ephraim of Castries, Cashel Ephraim employed of Smuggler's Cove, Christy Ephraim residing in Canada, Jama Dubois residing in Brooklyn, New York, Casey Jones of Cicero, Haig Polion of Cicero. Grandchildren, Fidel Frederick of Canada, Jalen Brim of Brooklyn, New York, Ariel Polion of Canada, Zolea Jones of Cicero, Charlie Jones of Cicero, Riel Polion, Israel Polion, Ika Caesar, Natalie Love Ephraim. Sisters Yvette Esther Willie Morgan of Cicero, residing in Brooklyn, New York, Stephanie Willie of Cicero, residing in Queens, New York. Brothers Aaron Willie of Sunny Acres, employed of Beachcomber Limited, Egbert Dubois, teacher at the Castries Comprehensive Secondary School, and also his common wife, Heidi Classer. Uncles, Honorable Julian Dubois, Counselor General of the Consulate in New York City, and family. Gabriel James, also known as Mouse of Mark, and his family. Curtis Lawrence, also known as Titus of Mark. Hubert Dubois and family of Canada. Dave Dubois and family of the Moore and Castries. Kenneth and family of the USA. Torian and family of Vieux-Fort. Rayson and family of Beauséjour. Nichols Antoine of Bonterre. Moise Montout of the UK. Gilbert Willie and family of Trinidad. Modest Willie and family of Trinidad. Aunts, Mary Edward Lees Willie of Corinth, also his godmother. Louisa Dubois of Canada. Eileen of Florida. Patricia Bernard and family of La Clery. Linda Antoine and family of Leslie Land. Euphemia Antoine and family of Leslie Land. Christine James and family of Connecticut. Sandra Weeks and family of the Moore and Castries. Mionette Antoine of Cicero. Nieces, Samantha Morgan Glasgow and husband, Gaius Glasgow of Brooklyn, New York. Jeannie Morgan, Raphael, community health nurse at the Castries Health Center, and husband. Matthew Fudge, Raphael of Carolee. Leah Latcher Morgan and John Croker of Brooklyn, New York. Kimberly Henry of Queens, New York. Anella Sylvester of Bruceville, Vieux-Fort. Ariane Wheely of Carolee. Keela Croker of Brooklyn, New York. Faith Glasgow of Brooklyn, New York. Haley Glasgow of Brooklyn, New York. Petal Croker of Brooklyn, New York. She was also his goddaughter. Condoleezza Dubois, also his goddaughter. Giselle Joseph, employed with the Attorney General Chambers. Nephews Faddy Willie of Bruceville, Vieux-Fort. Fad Willie of Bruceville, Vieux-Fort. Jamie Croker of Brooklyn, New York. Adopted mother, Rachel Melius. Father-in-law, Robert Jajak of Millet. Mother-in-law, Petrona Williams, also known as Rosaline, from Lacroix. Sons-in-law, Craig Jones, employed with Cap Maison. Lyndall Frederick of Canada. Brothers-in-law, Julian Morgan of Cicero, residing in Brooklyn, New York. Bobby Charles of St. Thomas. Wilson Duplessis of Mark. Denver Williams of Bel Air. Cuthbert Williams of Bexar. Everton Williams, residing in the UK. Sisters-in-law, Portia Williams and family of Bel Air. Mathelda Williams and family of Bel Air. Odile Williams, residing in Canada. Krishna Williams and family of Bel Air. Cousins, Renee Willie of Mark. Pauline Norville of Carolee. Selina Olbricht of Germany. Audrey Emanuel of England, Martha Willie, Cynthia Willie, Christina Willie, Michael Willie, Antonia Griffith, Callista Elfridge, Peter Willie. Andrea Willie of Corinth, Petra, also known as T. Willie of Touwouge, Paul Willie, also known as Michael of Touwouge, Stephen Robinson, also known as Breeze, Trevor Willie of Florida, Pedro Willie of New York City, Rose Willie Francis of Brooklyn, New York, Ace High Willie of Cedars Castries, Teresa Willie of Barbados, Andy Willie of Agad, Silla Moise of Mark, Fatima Philip of Mark, Petrona Fede and family of Cicero, Mary Wallace and family of Cicero, the Elibox family of Martinique, Marianne Wallace Brown and family of Cicero, Carol Simon of Mark, Stephen Raphael of Mark, Sylvester Elibox of Martinique, Bartel Elibox of Martinique, Jacinta Elibox of Martinique. Godchildren, Keith Ann Maynard of St. Thomas, Cassie Williams of Bel Air, Janique. Several more cousins, too numerous to mention. Also left to mourn, the Brown family of Cicero, Mark and Pavono, the Fede family of Cicero, the Housen family of Mark, the Duplessis family of Mark, Mary and family of Bel Air, Adeline and family of New York, Cheryl and family of Bardini, Sam Ray of St. Thomas, and Selma Maynard of St. Thomas, Dunstan DeMille. The funeral service for the late Januarius Gillian Dubois, also known as Ras, will be held on November 20th, 2015, at the Cathedral of the Immaculate Conception at 2 p.m. His body will then be interred at the Choc Cemetery. The body now lies at Lazarus Funeral Home, Vidbouteille. Rest in peace, Januarius.